back to Gens Before Friends. I am QueenAmgee, and I am here with my amazing Swift, Mockingbird,
Hello, everyone.
and Morbid Plum.
Hello.
And we are in episode 37. So we're getting up there, almost to 40, guys.
We're getting old.
I know.
Oh, shut up.
Midlife crisis.
Oh, I'm so old. I was like, I don't think our episodes have gotten up to our age yet, but we're getting
Right?
closer.
We are getting closer.
We're getting so much closer. Thanks for the reminder. You suck. Um,
You're emphasizing like it's 37.
I know, because
I
it's
know, right?
exciting that we stuck
It's
with
exciting.
something for so long.
Is this true? That we're still playing DVD after
That
all this
I
time.
know. I think that's an accomplishment in itself. We're back today with kind of a chill little episode. One of our listeners, Grassroots W3, left a comment on the YouTube wanting to know if we would talk about the killers we like to go against the most and why. And we figured we could also throw in killers we like to play and why. And of course, who our go-to survivors were. And we thought we could have a nice little chill episode after last heavier episode we did.
Yeah.
And we just have
Where
a lot
everything
of
fell apart.
yeah, everything fell apart.
Yeah,
And
right.
we just have a lot of life stuff going on right now and wanted to give you guys another episode before we have things happen on our end. And we just thought it'd be fun for you to chill with us. So let's begin. Do you guys want to start with survivors or killers?
Maybe Survivors? We play more Survivor.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like killer might be kind of short, at least on my end.
Well, I mean, I feel like I have a couple of killers that I like going against, but I get it. We can do survivors first. Morbid, do you want to start us off and go let us know about
Sure.
your go-to survivors that you like to play and why?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. I made a list. So we were looking at our stats before this started on Dead by Daylight and .com, and they don't match obviously because they're just different than what I feel like I go to. But I digress. Anyhow, let's see, I wrote down Thalita, Kayla, Elodie, and Jill Valentine. Those are like my go-to favorites. And I think I'm not gonna lie, most of them are because they have cool cosmetic. Like Thalita, I like Thalita's lore. It's interesting and it's kind of better than most lore out there.
What?
I'm
It's
just kidding. It's
she
awful.
came with Lady Voldemort. If you like it, that's okay. We can have difference of opinions. It's
I do
okay if
love
you like it.
Talita's sweater from the cat and dog collection.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
Yes.
cute.
so cute. I am just 100% that person. I tend to gravitate towards survivors that have really cool cosmetics that I like. And obviously, based on this list, I tend to gravitate towards the female um side of survivor. I do like to play Vittorio
Yes.
often, but not as much, I think, as
Daddy
other
Vittorio.
survivors. And most of mine are original. Leon and Jill are my only ones that are going to be licensed characters.
Mm.
Because I'll play like other ones once in a while, but nothing like how I play with Jill and Leon because they're cute. I love them, you know. But yeah, so Michaela, she just fits my aesthetic. I love Michaela. And Sable too. I've been playing her more often just because I know that Queen is, she's Michaela Stan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like she fits what I like as far as horror, and she's very Halloweeny and cute, and I love her. Let's see, what are the other ones I had? Was Elodie. She's one that I played with more recently, I think. Like on my stats, she's number. Oh no, she's not even on here. Wow, she's not. She's like way below. She's number 9 on my stats.
Well,
But
let's also mention on the stats, it doesn't include limited time events. So like if you've
Mm-hmm.
been
oh, good
playing
point.
2v8 like crazy with someone,
Yeah,
it doesn't show up, which is what like when I get to mine, I'll talk about. Cause
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
but yeah,
and
just so everyone knows, it may
does
not
that
be accurate.
include? Oh, it does include seasonal events. Okay, because I was
Yeah,
Yeah,
thinking
seasonal
and
like,
events.
yeah,
Yeah.
and modifiers. So it's gonna be all
okay,
of
because
Mhm.
it.
I tend to play her around the holidays because she has the cute Christmas cosmetics, and
Oh yeah.
The onesie,
so
yeah.
yeah, like her little onesie's adorable. So I think that's one that I like. But also, she's the same. I think her lore is really good. She's the one that came with. Who did she come with in A Binding of Kin? I can't
The
remember.
The
twins?
twins.
She came with
Twins.
okay, it was only her and the twins. I think she
Yeah.
has a connection to Felix,
It's the
possibly?
Felix. Yeah, their
Mhm.
parents were in the
Yeah.
same, like,
Right.
group
Okay, yeah.
together that, like, looked into the entity and stuff, if
Mhm.
I
Twins,
remember right. So,
yeah,
yeah,
like
so they, like, met as kids or something because of their
yeah.
Mhm.
parents.
On the
So,
island,
like,
yeah.
twins, meh,
Mhm.
twins are fine, but
What
we're
do you mean?
talking Survivor.
You did a whole awesome lore episode on twins. Go listen if you guys
That
haven't
is
yet.
that is true.
It's
I was
really
gonna say I did
sad.
do a deep dive into the twins, and their backstory is very tragic. But yeah, Elodie's another one. Like I like her cosmetics. That's gonna be a theme with all of these people.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
because 'cause we're
here for
really just looking at the
aesthetics.
yeah, because I feel like the separate survivors, we are looking at, like, how they look, not so much the perk. I feel like the perks could be a separate
Oh
conversation.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
favorite
definitely. Like
perks, yeah.
for Jill, obviously, like I like playing her Claire. I have her Claire cosmetic for Claire Redfield. I like
Mhm.
that one. I think it's cute. And if I'm gonna stare at somebody, might as well be somebody I like, right?
I mean, she's
Um
hot, like,
yeah, same with Leon. Like if I'm gonna follow Leon's butt, like might as well
make
be cute.
make it a good one.
Exactly. Yoon Jin, I really like. Like I said, theme. She came with Trickster. She's also another one that I enjoy the cosmetics of, and I just loved the whole Trickster lore. And Yoon
Mhm.
Jin, her lore is great too. But yeah, I don't know. I tend to gravitate towards like ones that I can dress up and just kind of have fun with in the match. Like, oh, like I'm gonna wear something really pink and see what happens, and then I die. Like so yeah, I think I like the more ostentatiously dressed of the survivors. Yeah, those are ones that I kind of tend to gravitate towards. If you look at my thing, it shows Cheryl Mason, my number one played on the stats. And but I didn't pick her on my list of go-to survivors, but apparently I played her a lot. So because I played with her for 33 and a half hours, I guess I do like her a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really say why I pick the ones that I picked. Maybe I did. I just gravitate towards specific things. But yeah, those are the ones that I kind of reach for all the time. They're in my rotation, I guess. Those are pretty much my picks. And then I guess we can do killers afterwards too. But
Yeah, yeah, we can keep it all like bundled together.
oh,
What
I guess
about
I did.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. I was
No,
just
go
saying, I
ahead.
guess I did have her. I had honorable mentions, and Cheryl was on there. So
There
I
you go.
guess I do like her in the back of my brain. So
I know
yeah, all
sometimes we
right.
also do like theme stuff where if we're playing, we might be playing as certain characters for a long period of time.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
Or
or we try
sometimes
to match
we
cosmetics and
try to
stuff.
match cosmetics.
yeah. Or we'll do
'Cause
like, hey, let's all wear formal wear. And then
yeah.
like, we go towards people who have that. And yeah, we just
Because
Yeah, we've
sometimes
done that
we
dress
the
up
sh
night, and then
yeah.
yeah,
the cat and dog collection I think we did together.
the Cheryl has the Princess Heart one, which I know that
Yes.
for a good period of time, Morbid and Mocking would twin. So that's
Yeah, it's
probably
so
honestly that's
cute.
probably where it came from.
Probably.
They would both go into matches wearing that princess, like I think it's called Princess Heart
Yeah,
cosmetic.
Princess Art, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So honestly, that's probably where it comes from. Yeah, sometimes we like to all dress up theme, and then we'll even change our names
Right. I
to
was
all
like,
Mhm.
I'm
like
vain.
match and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I'm vain. I like playing cute characters.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because survivors are, we've talked about this before, they're basically just shells. Because they have
Yeah.
like no unique abilities themselves, so it really is just aesthetics.
I mean, I'm shocked that Vittorio's not higher because I do play his topless one a lot.
I
Yeah,
mean, same.
same. Same. Victoria's not on my list. But Victoria's kind of more recent. Like, that's what I
Mm-hmm.
kind of noticed about my stats is like it doesn't really match now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been playing
That's
Victoria
true.
a lot in 2v8, and of course that's not showing up in like my last 30 days,
Yeah.
like count.
Yeah. Because I
Yeah.
think I've been playing Elodie in the 2v8, but like you said, it doesn't count. So
Yeah.
towards the thing. So get on that DVD. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't count because they are matches. I guess because they're just trying to put 1v4 matches in here as far as like, the average. Some of the stats
I'm,
are like your
yeah.
escapes and your chases. And I guess with especially 2v8, the maps are so different. Like, yeah, we
Hmm.
would probably have a way longer chase in 2v8 because there's like a million pallets on all the maps.
That is
Yeah.
true.
So, but I wish they had like a separate section maybe for like
That'd be
2v8. And
nice
maybe
because
they will
yeah.
if they do it permanently.
Yeah.
See
I
your
think
Not
that'd
your
be
just a little
cool.
2v8
section.
stats. Because, that's
Hmm.
when I do play killer. or during like the modifiers and stuff. So I'm like, I know I have killer
Same.
time, and it'd be nice to at least see those stats, even if it was something separate under just like special events or seasonal events. To see your stats
Mhm.
there, that'd be nice. Something to like add. Mocking, did you want to do your survivors?
Sure. So I kind of broke mine up into top 3 male and top 3 female, but I will say I kind of
Ooh, that's a good
gravitate
idea.
more towards the male survivors, kind of along
Yeah,
Morbid's lines
for
of like, what
sure.
do I want to look at?
Yeah.
But I do have some favorite female survivors too. So of course, Morbid mentioned Victoria. I love
Mm-hmm.
Victoria. Of course, the shirtless cosmetic that they came out with like day one is amazing
Because
because I
they
love the
knew.
glowy tattoo. Well, the tattoos are like so
Yeah,
fascinating.
they're
Also,
so
Yeah,
cool.
but he also has other good cosmetics, and so I actually don't run the shirtless one all the time. Like one of the more recent ones, I think it was for Blood Moon, the one with the red jacket,
I love that one.
that's
Yes.
open. Yeah, I like
Mhm.
that one as well. I just like Daddy Victorio, that's what we call him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Danny Vittorio.
there's him. He's really the only original character I have on my list. For the guys, Leon, of course, and he's
Mm-hmm.
actually
Mhm.
my number one most played character in my stats
Nice.
as well. I
He's
really
great. I
like
love him.
his noir cosmetic.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that is a good
He
one.
looks so
Which
good
Whenever
in
you
was
that.
play that
yeah.
one,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
like that
"Oh,
one.
I love you."
But I also have his RE4 cosmetic and the new one that came out from RE6. So the only one I haven't bought for Leon is the Chris one, which I don't care about Chris, so it's all
Yeah.
about Leon. And
Mm-hmm. Facts.
facts, sorry, Chris. Not my favorite character. But so yeah,
Yeah,
then there's
I didn't
Leon.
buy his either, so I was like, "Meh, he's fine."
And then last, not least, of course, is Alan Wake because I
I
love
knew it.
Alan
Mm-hmm.
Wake and I love Remedy games. I have the Saga and the Rose cosmetic also for that. And I'm really wondering when they're going to come out with an Alex Casey cosmetic for Alan Wake, another legendary. But we haven't seen too much cosmetics with Alan Wake, of course, because it's
Mm-hmm.
licensed. But they did give him a Christmas sweater last year, which was great,
They did.
I
which ties
do
into Alan Wake too with the deer and
yeah,
the cults of the cold tree.
I do wish they had the ability to add more cosmetics that are, I guess, original to those kind of players, like the or not players, survivors that are the licensed, but I know that they're
Hmm.
probably limited in what they can do. It'd be cool to have Alan Wake to have like some weird cosmetics, like Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Well, I think it depends on the relationship with the license holders because, like, we just got another, this is killer, but like a Chucky cosmetic for like this 2v8.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's
And
true.
like Chucky
Yeah.
has actually gotten quite a few different
Mm-hmm.
cosmetics, like different themed cosmetics that
Hmm.
are not like specifically from different movies and stuff. I feel like it really just depends on the relationship with the license holder with how many cosmetics. Because like if we look also at Resident Evil, though, we've gotten a ton of cosmetics for Resident
That is true.
Evil,
Mm-hmm.
Survivor, and Killer. We've gotten all the blighted stuff for the killers. And of course, and we just got the recent drop, like I mentioned, the RE6 cosmetic for Leon. Like those just came out when we had the 2v8 that introduced Nemesis and Wesker, right? They dropped a whole bunch of
Hmm.
cosmetics. Yeah, I think it just depends on the license holders because then there's other, licenses that nothing comes out
Yeah.
additional like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, like licenses we were lucky to get in at all.
Yeah. Right.
I think yeah, it's just the relationship. I think Remedy, if you're listening, okay, and Alex Casey cosmetic because I love
Right.
Alex Casey. If you don't know, Alex Casey is the model for Alex Casey is Sam Lake, who is the
Mm-hmm.
creative director at Remedy, and he was also the model way back when he first started at Remedy for Max Payne. Yeah, just want more any legendary cosmetics. There's also some other characters from Alan Wake too. I would be down to get cosmetics for. Yeah, some more content. Yes, for Alan Wake, please. Females, I have Cheryl, of course, because it's Silent
Mm-hmm.
Hill. I love Silent Hill, and she's actually my third most played
Nice.
character overall. Dwight's number two, which kind of makes sense because Dwight's the first
The
one of the
first
first
one, yeah.
survivors.
Yeah.
When I started playing the game, I'm sure I played Dwight a lot. I've played Dwight quite a bit. And I like a lot of his cosmetics too. Dwight is kind of like
Oh yeah.
Funman and Michaela. Like he gets a ton of cosmetics
He
Yeah,
as
gets
his
well.
mummy
good
one,
ones.
the
Yeah.
dinosaur
Oh,
one.
I gotta start putting that one on. The mummy. It's almost Halloween time.
It's
I
almost
Someone's put
Halloween,
know.
yeah.
Actually, it's spooky season. I'm just going to
It is
declare it right
spooky
now.
Yeah.
season.
Mummy cosmetic might get put on if we play after to record.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and throw it on. I love Cheryl. Again, she didn't have a ton of cosmetics. I love Silent Hill, and I love her Christmas sweater. And she does have a few cosmetics. They did come out with like some shirts for her when she
Mm-hmm.
first came out. But yeah, the Christmas sweater. 10 out of 10. Prisoner's Heart, I bought right away when that came out. They ever put in more? And I know they have like Maria. I haven't bought Maria yet. I kind of hope
Ooh,
eventually
I
They
think I bought
might.
her.
I think you did buy her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hoping eventually they might put out more cosmetics related to Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know if they'll do anything for Silent Hill F or not, or if they do bring in Silent Hill F, if it would be a separate chapter or separate characters, because it's totally different storyline, time period, and stuff. So, but yeah, Cheryl's number 3 on my overall. Also, Hattie is my
Oh,
favorite, probably original. I love her
mm-hmm.
Yay!
lore. I love the whole supernatural kind of
Mm-hmm.
aspect. And we've talked about Hattie a lot, especially in
Yeah.
relation to like the lore with her adopted brother. And then we got into this with talking about Tori too. And like,
Yeah, 'cause she's connected.
yeah, to Tori's. But I love her cosmetics, the blue streak in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
I recently just bought one of her newer shirts
Mm.
with the different pins on it, the jacket with the
The
pins. But I
jacket.
also love
Mm-hmm.
the shirt she has with the ghost on it. So
Yeah, that one's cute.
yeah, so she has a lot of good cosmetics. I just overall like her lore. The last one I have, because I was debating which one to put, so I decided to put Ada on this list
That makes sense.
because so this is so funny. So going back to the Resident Evil 2 V8, when they came out with her RE4 outfit, my youngest loves it. So every time she watches me play, I have to play Ada in the RE4 outfit. So that's why I decided to put Ada on the list. But I do like the
Nice.
RE4 outfit. I need to play RE4 remake eventually. Yeah, so I like Ada, and she's a very interesting character in the Resident Evil lore. And I hope one day her and Leon will hook up in somewhere in the games.
Facts.
But we'll find out. We'll find out with the next Resident Evil game. There's so much speculation. Yeah, those would be my top survivors.
I love it.
Now it's your turn.
It's my turn. Well, my number one.
Let me guess.
Go ahead. Maybe you'll be right.
Is it
I want to be sarcastic
is
and be
it
like,
Jonah?
Jonah?
Oh, actually, I should see. Let me see where's Jonah lines up in my numbers played. He's my 33rd most played character.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
he's at the bottom for
Jonah,
me.
he's at the bottom.
He's not all
He's
the way at the bottom though, because I haven't hardly played the new chapter, like the Walking Dead
Yeah.
chapter. So he's oh wait,
yeah.
he's 43 for me.
Oh, then that's even lower than me.
He's 39 for me. I think I
Okay.
had to play him once for a daily to escape because that's all he did
Yeah.
was escape.
That's the only reason he has any hours was the dailies. That's the
Man.
only reason.
Yeah, most of the hours are probably me trying to get it up,
I have 4.2 hours
to be
with Jonah.
honest. I have 2.1. My most played character, number one, coming in apparently playing her for a total of 231.7 hours, is the lovely
Damn.
Michaela.
I'm
Very
so
much, yeah, very
Hear
much
the clapping?
like, I know, like Morbid said, aesthetic wise, she just matches with my aesthetic, and her witchy crystal vibe is very much part of my vibe. And I like her lore. And we've ranted about her lore, and people from her lore we want to be in the actual game. She did, I think, got really popular. She does get a lot of cosmetics, and I own every single one of them. My
Yeah, I was
favorite,
about to
though,
ask you, like, hey, which
yeah.
one? Oh,
Funny thing, my favorite cosmetic is not even a full cosmetic. Speaking of playing somebody aesthetically pleasing to the eye and them running around you looking at their butt the whole time, you guys need to put Michaela in her red leather pants. 10 out of 10, she has the best butt in the game in those red leather pants. For the females, in
Nice.
my opinion. Number one male butt is obviously Victoria. Again, it's just an aesthetic thing. I really like her. And the funny thing is I'm not a huge super fan of her curly hair. I'm not sure that they did her curly hair super well on all her cosmetics. So I like that she has the relaxed half up ponytail with the shaved sides. I really like, I wonder if like full outfit, if I wasn't going to change, what full outfit?
is it maybe the cozy one?
Yeah, if I didn't change everything, it probably would be the cozy one with her purple hoodie and the shorts and like her socks.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah,
The
I
hoodie is
Really like the
cute.
hoodie on that one for
Yeah, I
sure.
love the hoodie. That's probably, and it has my favorite hair, which is the hold back with the ponytail and the
Mhm.
shaved sides. So it'd probably be the cozy cosmetic. It's super cute. But yes, Michaela, you guys know she's my number one played. But if I was to go into other ones, my number two most played is Hattie, and I agree with Mocking. I absolutely love Hattie's lore. I do like her aesthetic. I think she's, like Michaela, she's just gorgeous and stunning. And I like playing her, I think, more for the lore than anything else. I really enjoy her story. And I do think they're giving her some cuter outfits. She didn't really have much, but they've been adding stuff in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think she's grown in popularity, so they started
Yeah.
giving her more cosmetics, which is great.
I noticed that she pops up more in like events for event
Yeah.
cosmetics, and I'm like,
Mhm.
good, because
Well,
I like
yeah.
her.
Well, she came out around an event, and I think that's when a lot of people started playing her because she came out right before we had an event. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, let me see if I can find when
Back in
she
the
was released.
day. It would have been she came right out. She came out like was she an
It was
anniversary
it was
release?
it was anniversary. Dredge was an anniversary
Yeah,
chapter.
Dredge
That's
was an
right.
anniversary chapter, so she came out. A lot of people played her. Like I still have from playing her back then. Still, I have cakes that came out with that anniversary chapter,
Yeah.
and I know that
Yeah.
Mocking and I played her so much because we wanted to get her full cosmetic because they came out with an
Mhm.
anniversary cosmetic for her, which is really cute. Yeah, she's my second most played in regards to not only do I play her, but I genuinely like her. Probably coming up, if I was to do kind of like what Mocking did, like 3 and 3, my
Mhm.
next most top played survivor currently is Aurella. I have been rocking
Oh, nice.
Aurella.
You have.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel a connection with Aurella. Like I like the vibe. I like even though it's not super in-depth and deep, she does have a connection to Sable who has a connection to my girl Michaela. I
Mhm.
also genuinely like the cosmetics that they've been putting out for Aurella as
Oh yeah.
well. I've been playing her a lot and I've been really enjoying playing Aurella. Right now, those are probably my top 3 females. For males, I can just straight up tell you I know exactly in the order I play them. Victorio is going to be my number 1 most played. As we call him Daddy Victoria for a reason. We do like to rock the shirtless ones. Specifically, we will kind of twin, and the ladies will do the shirtless one with like the blue glowing marks, and then
Mhm.
I do the one that has the red glowing one. And we make sure he's wearing really nice pants. And then around Christmas time, I like to dress him up as sexy Santa Claus.
I was just
So
gonna say, sexy
Yeah, I have that
Santa
one
is a
too.
draw.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And, hashtag no regrets. He looks great, and I enjoy playing him. And my next most played guy is actual Gabriel Soma,
Nice.
Mhm.
who I like to rock in his pet outfit,
I
his
do have
pet
that
shirt
one.
that he got. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I also do like him aesthetic wise, and I do like his lore. I'm not a huge fan of, oh my God, I can't think of,
Singularity.
yeah, the singularity. Larry, I'm not a huge fan of Larry, but in regards to playing against a singularity, not necessarily like the lore, but I do like lore. I like the sci-fi aspect of it as a big sci-fi like reader. I think it's interesting that was put in there. And
Mhm.
then I don't really have third one I most played, but the my third most played male survivor is actually Quentin Smith.
Mm.
I went
Interesting.
through yeah, I went through a phase and I remember I guess I had played him a lot. I think during one of the modifiers, specifically Lights Out, because I was just angry with the world because it was Lights Out. And I was like, fine, I'm just gonna play someone I don't have. I think I maybe had something on him. I don't know if it was like cakes or something on him, and I played him through all that, and I just continued playing him because I had blood point offerings. Yeah, it's Quentin Smith. And every once in a while when I'm like, oh, I'll go back to him because again, aesthetically pleasing and I don't mind watching him run around. But so like that's not too deep, that one. Like
Yeah,
Card is
Dwight's
supposed to be
my
very deep,
yeah,
so.
yeah. It's just like,
yeah.
Victoria's not too deep either, other than he does
Oh
have really
well,
awesome
Same.
lore.
we did a whole episode on that. If
We
y'all
did.
We did.
Yeah. Mocking
need
did
to know
that
about
one.
his lore, him in the night. So.
It's pretty crazy his lore. I enjoy it. Yeah, and again, all the survivors are just shells, so it's kind of like aesthetically, who do you want to play? If you see us in the game, we'll probably be rocking one of the survivors, we mentioned here. I think yeah, those are the survivors I like to play. Does anyone have anything else they wanted to add?
No, I mean, just apparently Dwight's my third most played male character or
Well,
survivor.
I
So,
think that
Yeah,
makes
he's my
sense
which
as
second.
well.
tracks. Like, I
Yeah,
go for
which
his cosmetics.
tracks.
Well, then we get a lot of Dwight Cosmetics like in the rifts and stuff. And again, he's one of the
Mm-hmm.
first survivors. So when you start playing, you
Yeah.
have to start playing like Dwight, Meg, or Claude and
And I
Jake,
think I
basically.
was
Like
like,
that's kind of where you
yeah,
start.
I was like, I like him the most. So, boom.
Mine is Claude in regards to
Yeah.
the original ones. She's actually about to
She
yawn.
has
I'm
some pretty
sorry.
good cosmetics.
Oh, Claude, yeah.
Yeah, she has some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, they really did the last Rift with like those bioluminescent cosmetics. Man, they did our girl
Hmm.
Hattie so good.
They
That
Hmm.
did. She
cosmetic
got some
is
good ones.
absolutely stunning. And Aurella got stunning cosmetics too. That last Rift was just so good cosmetics wise. I just loved it. Good job, behavior. Like I applaud
They
that Rift. They were so good.
they are beautiful. My only complaint is like I feel like the killer sees me across the map because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
Oh
glowing. I'm
yeah.
like, these are beautiful, but like this is not for hiding, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Like
I'm like, on the corn map, you're fine. On any dark map, you're screwed.
you're like, I'm glowing. Like you can't hide in a bush, okay? You
As soon
can't be
as the
like
killer spawns in, they're like, you know what? I can see them all the way on the opposite end of the map there, through the
let me
wall.
live, I'm beautiful.
Yeah. You're on like RPD and they're spawned in. They're like, oh, they're on the roof, guys. It's
You
just
see them through the
glowing.
walls.
Mm-hmm. Fags. All right. Do we want to
Yeah.
talk about the killers we like to go against and or play? You know what? I'll give this over to Mocking because you do play the most killer, so
I
you can
yeah.
give us your like to go against and played first.
Okay. Oh, I did my playlist. Let's see. To go against, and I've talked about this before. I think the most fun and well balanced killer that DVD has come out with is Wesker.
Facts.
Ooh.
So I do like to go against Wesker, even when okay. So after Wesker came out, like there were some complaints because people were playing him, like so you
Mm-hmm.
would get like repeat Weskers over and over again. But it's okay. I mean, he's
Mm-hmm.
fair. I feel like he's fair to go against. And it's like a mind game with him. I feel like most
Mm-hmm.
of the chases with him, especially with him using his ability, is like a 50-50. I think why survivors and myself included like going against him is because you feel like you have a shot in outmaneuvering him. He feels balanced and fun to go against. Going against, let's see. I mean, gosh, I almost want to say Nemi, but I'm just like, how much
Do
of
it.
a Resident Evil
Do
fan
it.
am
Say it.
I? I do like going
Claim it.
against Nemi. Claim it. He has
Yeah.
zombies. Like
Own it.
he's
Yeah.
yeah. I do like Nemi as well. I feel well, we talked about this before. I feel like the Resident Evil chapters overall have been really well done, Survivor
Mm-hmm.
and Killers,
Yeah, they
and have
have.
been the most well balanced. We've gotten really fun perks, like even on the Survivor side, totally fun stuff with Resident Evil, and I think Nemi is included in the fun. I like his I like going against him. I also like playing him. I would say he's
Mm-hmm.
my second most played killer right now. I'm trying to get better with him. I'm trying to get better with the tentacle attack because I do like just busting through pallets with this tentacle and hitting survivors over the pallet with the
Mm-hmm.
tentacle. It's also very satisfying. It's also very satisfying his survivors with his big old fist. And
The thump. The
It
thump is
is.
great.
I know the
Mm-hmm.
thumping. I know. I don't know how yesterday in 2v8 also Nemesis is so big, but I actually
He's-
gin grabbed someone with
Oh
Nemesis. I
wow.
don't someone
I
was
did.
not paying attention and I was not
Yeah.
like I had a terrorist. Two people ran off the gen and this other person was just still sitting.
I did too the other day. I
I'm
was
just like, I am
surprised.
so huge. Like
Yeah. You could hear me from 5 miles away.
oh, I'm trying to think if there's another one I don't mind going against.
Yeah, who are your favorites to
I
go
don't know.
against?
I'm trying to think. You mentioned Demogorgon the other day, Queen. I'm like, I haven't seen one in
I
I
forever.
know,
know.
there's hardly any demo dogs around.
I know. I do like. I don't mind going against Huntress because I
Yeah.
do feel kind of like
I don't
Wesker.
either.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have a 50-50. Like if you can get to a palette and try to mind game around objects and the palette loop. So I kind of feel like it's fair going against the Huntress, and you can tell when you go against a really good Huntress, and I just respect that because
Mm-hmm.
you have to have skill to play Huntress. So I would say Huntress is another one I don't mind going against because I feel like it's kind of a fair balance
Mm-hmm.
because she does have the hatchets, but she also moves slower
She's slower, yeah.
than most of the killers. So that's kind of the balance. It's the same thing with Nurse. Like Nurse moves slower as well, but I don't like going against Nurse. Let's not talk about that. But so yeah, so Huntress, Nemi, Wesker, I would say top three. But I also am the one in the group that plays killer the most.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So as far as playing killer, I talked about Nemi. but my number one is Trapper.
Oh, I
Going
love
all the way to
Trapper.
the beginning. Now, I hate
Nice.
going against Trapper because I feel like we were talking about this the other day. I'm like, if I step in a trap as Survivor, I feel stupid because I play so much Trapper. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't make this mistake. But there are some good trap locations. I am trying to do as Trapper, place them in some not so obvious areas and catch people because
Mm-hmm.
the obvious places are to put them at windows and pallets, which you should do. And those are good spots. Also trying to like stick them around the sides of loops. So if someone's not paying attention, like
Mm-hmm.
they just run into it. So I like the strategy part of Trapper. That's what I really like. I like placing the traps and there's such satisfaction when the survivor steps into your trap. It's just like, yes, that was a well placed trap. And he's by no means like the strongest killer or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. So he's not like overpowered because even if you catch someone, if they're across the map, you're not gonna get him. And he is the downside to him is he's very add-on dependent.
He is, yeah.
So when I do play him, I do the iridescent add-ons. Either the one I can't remember the names off the top of my head. There's the one where the traps open every 30 seconds. The injure traps I've done. I also sometimes like to play the one that puts you in the dying state if you like get yourself out of the trap. Because if like they get out of the trap and I'm not there, I'm not in chase, like they just step in a
Is
random
that
one.
the
I like
bloody
that.
coil?
It's a purple, I don't know. Let
Okay,
me check
I
wiki.
know I know you like the tension spring add-on, which is the one that
Here, oh,
automatically
here's the
sets the
add-ons.
bear trap.
So bloody
Oh, a honing
coil is
stone.
honing stone.
Ooh.
I got the add-ons on. Yeah, so bloody coil is the injured traps.
Mm-hmm.
Iridescent stone is the reset. And the honing stone is when they're caught in the bear trap and they free themselves, they're in the
Mm-hmm.
dying state. I don't know how that's going to work with their new developer update. It was changing the
Oh,
anti-slugging,
yeah.
but we'll have to see what happens with that. I'm not too worried, but yeah, that's the only downside to Trapper. I feel like he's very add-on dependent, but that's okay. I'm having to spend the blood points on it, so
Mm-hmm.
the newest killer I'm trying to get better at in that I've been playing in 2v8 a lot is Spirit. I actually have enjoyed Spirit quite
Ooh.
a bit. I'm trying
Yeah.
to get better with Spirit because a lot of her skill is listening, following the scratch marks, but also like listening when you're in the phase and trying to predict what the survivor's going to do, especially if you're at a loop.
Mm-hmm.
So mind gaming in that way. I'd say Spirit's my number three right now. I'm trying to get better with her, and 2v8 takes a lot of the pressure off of trying to get better, make it permanent behavior. But
For real. Facts.
yeah, those would be my top killers to go against and play as.
I love it. What about
Mm.
you, Morbid?
Let's see. So obviously, if I'm listening to this, I don't play a lot of survivors, but or survivors,
You mean
Jesus,
killer?
killers. But let's see. I'll do like the three that I like playing the most first, and then I'll go ones that I like playing against. So I really like, if you look at my stats, I really like playing the hag. I've played her the most, which is really weird. I
She's
don't know
hard.
why.
I feel like she's
She
She's
hard.
is
very hard. I think it might be the traps. I think because my other one that I like to play is Trapper. Whenever
Mm-hmm.
we play 2v8, he's my favorite to play as. And I think it's what Mockingbird said is I just like the trap game. I like
Mm-hmm.
placing a good trap and like catching people. It makes me feel a little burst of happiness, like, oh, I got somebody.
yeah.
Other one is weirdly enough the plague. She's like my second
Makes
most played.
sense.
I don't know. I guess I like being able to throw up on people.
Well, we also like the lore in general, all of us.
Yes. I also,
Yeah.
yeah, I just enjoy her lore as well. So those are the only three that I have played in actual live matches.
She also Plague also has some beautiful cosmetics too.
Oh,
Yes,
she so
that's the
does.
other thing too, is her cosmetics are just great. And whoever designs for her, they just pick some choice ones.
-1
Um,
cosmetic that we won't
Minus
mention.
well,
one we've talked
minus,
about.
yeah. We
The
just don't,
weird cat.
yeah,
The
the
Mm-hmm.
weird cat one. That
hairless
was just a
cat.
bad choice altogether. See, so ones that I like going against, for me, they're gonna be weird choices. I like Ghostface because I love him,
You
and he
love the
also
Mori.
tends I love the Mori, and he scares the crap out of me, and I like that in DBD. I like the jump scare and like not knowing where the killer is for some
Mm-mm.
reason.
You're
It
so
just is
weird.
like
Mm-mm.
I know. It's just like, oh my God, he's right there. And then, yeah, it just, he has a great Mori. He is Ghostface because I love him. And then yeah, he tends to sneak up on people and I'm like, "Oh, hello. Hi." Let's see who else. I wrote Huntress. I don't know why, because sometimes when we play her, I'm like, I hate you. But I don't know. It's just, I enjoy going against her sometimes. I am impressed when people do hit me from like halfway across the map with their little axe thingies.
Hatchet.
No other reason. Hatchet, not axes. Sorry, they're hatchets.
She does have an
Um,
axe, but she
Mm-hmm.
throws the hatchets. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that's right. She does. Yeah, she does have an
she's
axe,
got
but she
she's
throws
got
the
all the sharp objects.
Demigorgon was on my list, but it was the same. We don't see him much anymore,
Yeah,
which makes me
unfortunately.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I want to see more.
I like
Mm-hmm.
him and I like, just he's a good killer to have to have to play against. Let's see, I had honorable mentions were the pig because I like to boop her nose
Yeah.
and Pyramid Head, but that's because Silent Hill. I I like Silent Hill
We
and I
love a
love
good
Pyramid Head.
cage daddy.
Yeah, I love just his overall aesthetic look because I love Silent Hill and I don't play a lot of games, but I watch Baki and our friend play and it's I enjoy it. I have purely no good reasons for any of these killers to go against them. I just think they look cool.
Nothing wrong with that. If you like the
Yeah.
aesthetics, that's okay.
Yeah, so I think if I played more killer, I would try to play Nurse more because I really like her a lot. She's very hard to play, but she's one that I would love to learn to play more. I think she's cool. She has a great Mori as well, great cosmetics, and I just think she's fun because I have played her in like when we do custom matches,
Mm-hmm.
but she is very hard to control and obviously it's easy to tell who is very good at her when you play against her and who's not. But yeah, she's one that I love to get into playing more. And let's see, who else would I want to play? Just because I don't play a lot of them. The artist is cool, but I don't know.
Aesthetic wise, I like
um,
her aesthetic.
aesthetic wise, yeah, we don't see the ghoul much anymore.
Don't say
But
that cursed name here.
oh, I'm sorry, I said that out loud. But yeah, I think I'm with Mocking too. Wesker is actually fun to play against.
Mm-hmm.
Like as much as I curse him when we're playing, I'm like he's actually kind of cool. So yeah, those are my list of people that I like, and then my very tiny list of killers that I've played, because I've only played the Hag 5 times in a match. How about you? What are your favorites?
I'll tell you.
I was like,
Yeah,
it's Skullmurder. Right? She's number one.
I'll tell you. Yeah, well, I main her, right? My number one killer to go against actually is Wesker as well. I agree
Ooh,
with
nice.
Mocking. I believe that he is the most balanced and well-rounded killer. It is nice to go against somebody who you can mind game back, and there's nothing as satisfying as when he is in his dash and he goes over you and vaults something. Preferably
Yeah.
out a window down to like a second, like down to the floor level, like if you're upstairs or something. There's nothing so satisfying. I also find that a lot of time Weskers, they're killers with personalities. They'll be the ones to pause and look at you when something strange happens, or when you
That's
do
true.
mind game them, give you that little nod and be like, okay, like you got me. It's rare that I mean, we've had a couple where a Wesker might tunnel you out or something, but for the most part, I feel like the matches are pretty even and they're fun, and I enjoy them a lot. I do agree. I really like a good Wesker. I would give Demogorgon an honorable mention, but you never see them.
Mm,
That is a killer. I do like the lunge they have in regards to jumping at you and the fact that they have their portals. So it adds something mechanically to the game, but I don't think it's too much.
Maybe when the new season of Stranger Things come out, maybe we'll see a
True.
resurgence of
True.
Gorgons.
ooh,
Cross your
yeah.
fingers. I am hoping maybe we'll get some stuff in DBD,
Like news
like even if
cosmetics and
it's just
stuff. Yeah.
cosmetic for Stranger Things since the last season's coming out. So cross your fingers, everyone. But
I mean, that's
yeah, we need more.
probably, yeah,
We need
part of
more.
the love is because I think we all really enjoy Stranger Things, the show,
Mm-hmm.
as well. But that he'd be like my honorable mention. I also don't mind a Bubba. When I hear the chainsaw, I'd rather have a Bubba than a hillbilly.
Okay, yeah,
True.
I can see
Yes.
that.
But I feel like also with a Bubba, he can have good mind games and you can also outmaneuver. Whether that is like a well placed turn, ducking, or how you're looping. I also like when Bubba's load in, I don't have like this dread. And every once in a while you'll get a basement Bubba and it's the best thing ever. I love when you have a basement Bubba. but I don't mind Bubba's at all. And I enjoy playing against them. So it's like Wesker, Bubba. I do like Trapper. If I load in and there's a Trapper, I'm typically genuinely excited. Like, I don't necessarily fear the traps. I do like the mind game with the traps. I always find it interesting when they place them somewhere I don't expect. I do like a Trapper, especially if the Trapper has the Naughty Bear cosmetic. I think it's the best thing ever.
I do.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite cosmetics.
Yeah, like I don't see how anybody could be ever upset playing against a trapper that has the Naughty Bear cosmetic because they just look so
Same.
adorable. I'm like, you can do whatever you want to me. You look so cute. I don't care. I don't know if I have other than demo like any honorable mentions. Now, I have been playing Killer more obviously with 2v8. So my issue, part of the reason I don't play a lot of Killer, and I think it's good to talk about as well, because we talk about accessibility with gaming and stuff. I get really, really bad vertigo. I don't do well with first person point of views
Hmm.
on games just
Same.
in general. I get really sick, and it does help that Behavior did add in like the FOV slider. I have that thing maxed out completely. But something that actually Mocking was helped me test out the other day for playing killers is finding a killer I can play and their point of view also matters. So even if I'm just adjusting my field of view, how high up the killer is or how far up they are from the ground also matters. Playing shorter killers, I've tried playing Ghosty. I guess Ghosty is considered average size, but again, their point of view when you're playing them, cause especially because they crouch,
Mhm.
I'll get sick playing Ghosty. Obviously, Chucky is out of the picture, even though
Mm.
I know he is like
Yeah.
third person, but he's so low to the ground, I have a hard time keeping like a focus. But we did discover, and I kind of killed it. I'm pretty good with Anemone. And this is so weird because I was telling Mocking when I first played that when I suck at the tentacle, I need to get better. I was just like M1ing everybody. But the tentacle was a focal point for me when I was playing. So if I did start to get dizzy or feel sick, I could look at the tentacle because it's kind of close to the middle of the nemesis point of view. And it was something I could focus on. I was playing him, which I didn't think I would enjoy playing him so much because he is loud. And I was like, well, I can't necessarily like sneak up on people, but you'd be surprised how some people don't pay attention to the amount of grabs I had. But
Hmm.
I absolutely freaking love the zombies.
Oh, I do
I,
too. They're so much
Mhm.
fun.
we were naming them. I'd be like, Jill and Carlos are on duty today. Like, and having that added of being able to see the zombies, see where they're going, and 2v, it's great because your partner can even see the zombies. That was fun as well. And the very first time one of my zombies, after I hit somebody and they rounded a corner at Shack and didn't realize the zombie was just like chilling in the doorway and she downed them, that was the best feeling ever. I gave them a raise. They put in work. I was super proud. The other person I didn't think I would enjoy playing so much is Deathslinger. But again, Deathslinger is also tall and
Okay.
you have the gun. So it's kind of the same thing. If I was running around and I felt myself getting like dizzy, you can bring up and like aim to shoot with the gun and it's a focal point. I enjoyed playing him as well. And it's just fun shooting at people. I've enjoyed playing him. So I'm still learning. Like we try. I know a lot of people comment like in regards to like a lot of our point of views. But again, as a reminder, Mocking probably plays almost half and half.
Mhm.
And we really do try to keep in mind, even if we don't play a lot of killer, what that perception on the other side is. And we test play them all. We play a lot of custom matches to try things out if one of us wants to try playing killer. But we really do try to keep that killer perspective. I think something else we could talk about real quick because I do want to bring it up is the killers like each give a killer we don't like going against as well and have the going against be something that's legit and then have the other one just be because you
Mhm.
hate them. I will start.
Oh,
Okay.
I was not prepared for this question, so yes,
I
you
know.
go
I'll give you
first.
time to prepare. Okay, the one killer I don't like going against, because this killer actually legit scares me, is Wraith. If I load in and I hear that bell, I actually do get scared. Now, I absolutely love Wraith on Hooked on You. He's my favorite person to romance, and I will carve his heart out every time he asks me and be the love of his life. And I like his story as well. And aesthetically, I like Wraith too. He just scares the living daylights out of me. He's invisible. He comes up and he breathes on you. And for if someone is like really good wraith, it is especially like a silent bell wraith, it is genuinely terrifying to me. And I don't like being scared, and I don't know why I play horror games then. But that doesn't make sense logically. And I will say just a killer I hate going against still is the ghoul. If I load in and I hear that, I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I think the ghoul is the only character I have actively, after I play a little bit, because you never know, but I feel for the most part, a lot of the ghouls are played the same way. And I don't necessarily agree with how they have all his mechanics right now. And I think the ghoul needs some changes. He is the only killer I have willingly DC'd out of a match on, and I will take a penalty. If they are playing tunnely, if they are playing sweaty, I just don't find the matches fun at all. And I don't think I've ever, other than like the
We
two
had one.
matches, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
where the ghoul was nice and when people had disconnect, they let us out. I don't think I've enjoyed any match with the ghoul. The next one after that would be Springtrap, but I just don't. It's too much. So that's mine. Killers I don't like going against because just they generally scare me. And then I did name an extra one, but two killers that I just mechanically I don't like them or their aesthetic, and I think they need changes. And it genuinely hurts my soul when I load in and I see those stupid doors for Springtrap or I hear the music for the ghoul.
You're like, I get upset.
I genuinely do. Mocking's been there for most of it, where I load in and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
man, fucking doors there. Do you see that door? Where it's a gosh darn freaking ghoul again. Do we have to be here? Those are mine. So I know I threw that at you guys, but if someone has a
My-
killer that they don't like going against, but it's because it actually scares them.
I wrote down. Oh, go ahead, Morbids.
Oh
You
no.
go first.
Okay, yeah. So one from me. I guess I technically have two. Well, no, he makes me laugh. Okay, Dredge. I don't like going against because
Ugh,
he
yeah.
actually does scare me.
He's scary.
He freaks me out. I don't like all the extra stuff attached to him. I hate the darkness thing. Just it unnerves me. Every time I go against him, I'm like, "Ah, I'm never gonna get out of this match. Like it's just I'm
Mhm.
gonna be miserable the whole time we play. And it's one that I love if he didn't exist. I was gonna say the unknown, but he just kind of makes me giggle because he has ridiculous cosmetics.
Mhm.
This is true.
Yeah, so let's see. What was the other one? Was someone that I just don't like going against
Like
because
you
they're like,
actually just don't like that killer like at all. It's not because they scare you, it's just you hate them.
oh, okay, just you hate.
I
Okay, so that'd
I
probably
know
be the
hate's a strong word, but
No, yeah, but the clown,
oh
I
yeah,
hate going against the clown.
Reworked Crown. The clown
for
is
sure.
bad, but they are
Yeah.
modifying him.
So original clown
Like
before
Dredge.
they added, I guess, like the
All the
crosshairs,
haste.
that kind of stuff. So he going against him, he made me motion sickness. With like when I got have motion sickness when he would throw like his
Oh.
bottles and stuff.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then they added in the crosshairs, which really didn't do much to help me, except unless I like focus on the little crosshair. I also just don't like him in general. I just don't like, I think he's overpowered. I mean, I haven't gone against him a lot recently because we don't have a lot of clown
Oh,
killer.
you missed the clown
Well,
epidemic of like
yeah,
2 weeks ago.
Okay, so I did
yeah.
miss that because I've been busy with just life and,
Mhm.
new job and everything. So I was lucky I missed that.
It
But
was horrible.
yeah, he
Well, they are
just
reverting some of it back, though.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, he's just one that I hate playing against in terms of gameplay. Like have never met like a nice clown. Like I don't think I've ever had
Yeah.
someone who's like, "Hey, you guys can just go or like, have fun." Like he's a very miserable character
Yeah,
for
like a
me.
clown with personality. I don't think we've ever come across a clown with like personality.
And I'm a rare person. Clowns don't freak me out
Yeah.
much. I'm not like, "Oh my god, I hate him because he's a clown." I just I don't like his gameplay. I don't like his powers and all that whatnot.
Hmm.
Well,
So
the complaint about the bottles I've heard before, like some people, the haziness really bothers
yeah,
them.
Hmm.
like
So
it
you're not
was
the only one I've heard
yeah, and it
say
was
that.
bad before they like reworked him. It was awful.
Yeah.
And I just was like, great, this is going to be a miserable thing. But yeah, I also didn't realize he has so many aliases according to the Wikipedia.
Hmm.
Because he's
Um,
Kenneth Chase and his alias is Jeffrey Hawk, and he's also known as the Ringmaster and the Medicine Man.
See, just
hmm.
it's
So
too
interesting.
much in all. Like, calm down.
Yeah,
Pick one.
and then also the clown. So it's like,
Yeah.
pick a name, bro.
Hmm. Pick a bottle, bro.
Yeah, so just,
Like,
calm down. So yeah, those are probably the ones that I would pick.
yeah, I can see that. What about you, Mocking?
Okay, so I made a short list.
Hmm.
She's like, I got it.
Well, okay, so I have like kind of a list for like mechanics, but the one as far as just pure jump scare is Ghosty. Like
Yeah.
even the other day playing 2v8, I got marked and I'm like, where? Like
Hmm.
where? And then I get
Oh,
scared because he comes around the corner. This was on Larry's too the other day. Yeah, he's the
yeah.
one, like, I get really if I find out we're going against a ghostie, I get really nervous, and I remember, Queen, you shared, like, a TikTok recently where it's,
Hmm.
like, when you're going against a stealth killer, and the camera is just going back and forth all
Hmm.
the time. Yeah, that's me, that's me. I'm
Hmm.
like, "Is he here? 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 Here?"
Hmm.
Same with, like, if you go against, like, a Myers as the stealth killer, you're like,
hmm
"Wait, is he peeking through the window? Doorway, window, doorway." Like, if you're
Yeah,
at Shack, I'm, like, looking all around at the
he's
entrances of Shack.
scary.
As far as jump scare, yeah, it'd definitely be Ghosty. Okay, so I listed 4 killers as far as mechanics I'm not, like, a huge fan
Hmm.
of. Sadako,
Yeah.
just because every
Ooh.
Sadako we go against is all about the condemn, which I
Hmm.
know is part of her power, I get that, but and they've kind of reworked her a bit, and I don't know if it helped at all, to be honest, but
Mm-mm.
the condemned status just kind of sucks from a survivor standpoint because you could get out of the game without ever being hooked. And then they're just zooming in around the map trying to like
Yeah.
condemn and not really do chase or anything like that. So that's my problem with Sadako. Though initially when she came out, I did love her and the Survivor Yoichi because I like before Sadako came out, when we found out it was a ring chapter, I did go read the book because everyone was
Hmm.
like wondering like what her lore is going to be, and it was all about the movie. Um, I did read the book, and the book is really weird. Let me just say,
It is very
for
weird.
her
Yeah.
actual lore in the book and what happens to her is a little bit disturbing. So the other one that I personally have an issue with is Chucky because he's so small.
Hmm.
I just like
Mhm.
miss him all the time. I'm like, we're at a loop, and I'm like, I just don't know where he is. He's so tiny. So that's my issue with Chucky. I just need to look down more. Michael, now the rework. Okay, let me say this: they are reworking Michael as of right now when we're recording. PTV is coming out this next week, and they're gonna release the rework for Michael Myers. But I hate Tombstone Myers. This is my big
Hmm.
issue with Myers is Tombstone. Really, otherwise, I don't have a problem with Michael, but the Tombstone thing is just terrible. I have DC'd out of rounds. Like before they had this was years ago when my friend Padfoot and we were playing with our husbands, and she got tombstone right at the beginning of the match, and we just all DC'd out. Not fair
Hmm.
to her, and it's not fun. But I just saw. I guess I just don't overall like the mechanic of being able to kill a survivor without them being hooked. We have the hook system for a reason. We have the hook system so people, hopefully survivors can play longer in the game, right? And to bypass that, I don't really like as a game mechanic. So that's where Sadako and Michael I don't really like. And of course, my least favorite is the ghoul. I think we can all
Yeah.
agree the
Yeah.
ghoul is the worst
Yeah.
one. But I think it just also goes back to the whole concept of if the killer has good counterplay, right? If you can
Hmm.
counterplay, like we've talked about with Wesker and like Huntresses, if a survivor, you enjoy going against a killer if you feel like it's kind of evenly matched. And, if they get you, it's because they have skill, or maybe you just, you're doing a mind game and you lost the mind game. That's totally fine. But Ghoul he came out very overpowered.
Hmm.
The hitbox for the attack when he's lunging at you was like huge. I know they kind of fixed some of this, but
He had auto
overall,
lock
he's
on.
still yeah, it's just still kind of miserable to go against because there isn't really any counterplay for him. And I know it's kind of cool that he like zips across the map like Spider-Man, but yeah, just overall he's not fun to go against. And so yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I agree with all those. But that's kind of what we want to talk about. Again, just like a chill kind of filler episode. Grassroots W3, thank you for listening. I know you said that you were binging, so hopefully you listened to
Yeah.
this one. And you also gave us another idea for maybe doing a podcast not necessarily about DBD. And for those that love the DBD podcast, we're still going to do those. And if we do a
Yeah.
non-DBD podcast episode, you can just skip it. We don't mind. We still love you. No, no harm, no harm. We get that you guys are here for certain content. They also gave us a good idea that we're working on for maybe like another kind of filler episode while we have some busy life stuff going on. So, but we hope you guys enjoyed us talking about, our favorite killers and survivors.
Yeah, it was fun to kind of like look into, especially your stats, and see like,
Yeah.
hey, I do play these people more often than the other ones. So it was a fun episode.
And for those that want to know, the stats we're talking about, it is on Dead by Daylight's website. You can just go to stats.deadbydaylight.com and log into your account. If you don't have one, you can create one. It's pretty easy. You can just attach it to Google and
Hmm.
it will give you all your stats. It will give you stats by like all-time stats, the last 30 days, and it breaks it down by global stats, which are your time played, your matches, blood points, your emblems, and then it breaks it down by survivor and killer as well for both the all-time and 30-day time frames. It also has recent match history in there too. You can view all or just do survivor and killer, and it does show. It's so funny because it talks about how it doesn't do it for seasonal events, but I do have killer match history in there for 2v8.
They
Oh,
do.
interesting.
Yeah, so if you go to recent match history, it has the 2v8 stuff.
Oh, I didn't
So
look
So
at
they're
recent match
lying.
history.
yeah,
Oh,
so it makes me think that they could track everything if they are
oh, they
They
tracking,
probably check
probably
everything.
yeah,
they
recent match
probably can.
history. They should be able
Oh,
to.
it does. It does have 2v8.
It
Yeah,
does. Yeah.
Interesting.
in the match
Okay.
history, but I guess it doesn't go towards your
It
overall
doesn't go towards
stat.
overall, but I would think that if they're tracking it, they should be able to add it. So something to consider behavior because as someone who kind of socially plays killer, like I socially drink, that'd be nice to have those stats in there for those of us who maybe don't play it often, killer often, but we do during like seasonal events or limited time events. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
Because let's be honest, like when we're playing with people regularly, 2v8 is super fun because we can have our whole group play. But for the most part, when it's just us playing, we're going to gravitate to Survivor just because we all can't play Killer, at least
That's true.
together. We could individually, but it's not the same thing. We've tried. It doesn't feel the same. But is anything else you guys want to add?
2v8 got extended, so
Yeah.
enjoy that while you can.
Woo!
And we're gonna get PTB this week, so we'll see what the new Thai. It's gonna be from Thailand, some sort of folklore chapter. There's been some
Nice.
teasers,
Yeah, I'm
so
excited. And
uh,
all this new anti-slugging and tunneling stuff is going to be in there. Once we play it, we can kind of run through and let you guys know what's happening and how we play tested it and things we found out. And we'll see what happens. I think there's some positive things that can happen, but hopefully it's not too oppressive mechanically.
yeah, we'll just have to see. And I guess let's just keep an open mind and like they're going to test it, and if they need to adjust the numbers like the
Hmm.
time limit and all that, they can certainly do that. I'm not totally upset because we kind of talked about this with our episode on taking a break. The game is kind of stale.
Yeah.
It needs something new, and so I'm not totally upset if they try to rework some of the
Hmm.
mechanics
Same.
of the game, and it's definitely going to cause a lot of people to talk, so definitely
Yeah,
definitely get talked about this week.
we'll have a lot of content, so that's something to look forward to. Kind of the chill episode today. We are going to be doing stuff for the PTV and reviewing that. And then we are going to be
Yeah.
planning on doing kind of like a fun video where we talk about our favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
And so DBD stuff. But again, if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to skip and go to the next one about DVD. But
Also, we've got the Silent Hill 2 playthrough on the channel as
yes,
well,
so
Yeah.
the YouTube channel, so
please
go check
watch
that out.
that
We're
if you
still
haven't.
playing.
Yeah, it's been a
We
lot of
just got
fun.
through we just got
Yeah,
through
it's
the
been fun
apartments, so
Hmm.
watching and being scared secondhand.
Yeah. And if there's any other content you guys would like to see, I've been thinking of doing another run through of Hooked on You, but doing my favorite playthrough, which would be Wraith. And I just play that regularly, so if you want me to record it and put it up there, I can do that as well. But if there's something else you'd like to see us play, let us know.
yeah,
So,
there's lots of good games coming out. I'm so
mm-hmm.
excited for this fall.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gotten announced, and I'm like,
I
yes.
know
I'm super
Kronos comes out
excited.
this week. So yeah, Bloober Team's newest game comes out this week, and it's Silent Hill F. So I'm like September. So excited.
It's going to be a good game month. To wrap it up, per usual, we want to wish you a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. And bye.
Bye.
Bye.